Today, April 8, 2024, South Georgia will be experiencing a partial eclipse. And at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be on top of this large Indian mound while it is happening.
I am Danny, and welcome to my channel, Danovator, where my experiences become your adventure. Remember to please subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified when I release my next video.
The Kolomoki Mound State Park is located near Blakely, Georgia. What makes it unique is that it's the location of the oldest and largest woodland Indian site in the southeastern United States. Dating back 700 years ago, this land was occupied by the Swift Creek and Weedon Island Indians. The word Kolomoki means land of the white oaks. This park offers camping, boating, fishing, playground equipment, miniature golf, and 3 nature trails. My favorite trail is the Spruce Pine Trail. It has views of Lake Yahola and Lake Kolomoki. There is also a museum which describes how the Kolomoki inhabitants once lived. At the museum, you can see numerous artifacts and 3D models which help illustrate life back then. This is one of the mounds which was excavated and made part of the museum. This was the first part of the park that was scientifically excavated. They will not let you film inside the excavated mound. Located outside and surrounding this plaza are various mounds, which include the Temple Mound. Before the partial eclipse, let's go on an Indian mound tour. Our first mound is by one of the wooded walking trails. Archaeologists believe that this mound was made from the sweepings from the plaza. On our way to the next mound, I found this gopher turtle. Back in the 1950s, this mound was excavated and rebuilt back to its original size. Buried in this mound was one of the leaders with a sacrificed servant, trophy skulls, and wives. This mound is 60 feet long, 50 feet wide, and 6 feet high. It consisted of only a handful of artifacts from the Weedon Island period. Buried in this area, called Mound H, is some of the Mercier family members who once owned a nearby plantation and once owned this land. This small mound was speculated to be used during the burial ceremony for the leader of that mound that we saw earlier. Wooden posts were erected in this mound, possibly for ancient Indian games. And over in this gully behind the Temple Mound is probably where the dirt was dug up to build the mounds. We aren't the only ones to come to Kolomoki to witness a little history. It is believed that this mound served as the area's religious center. Some researchers have speculated that certain alignments within the mounds may have been designed to relate to solstices or equinoxes, supporting a potential connection to solar observation of worship. Even if the Kolomoki Mounds don't have any relations to the sun, it still makes for a grand backdrop to the eclipse today. I made an eclipse lens cover for my camera, but unfortunately, this was the only image I was able to get. It's about 3:01 Eastern Standard Time, and we are receiving our 75% partial eclipse peak. So 75% blackout for us. I really couldn't tell much of a difference in the shade. It was the sky was a little tinted. But to be here on top of the mound and see the partial eclipse through the Eclipse glasses still was cool.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed my video today here at the Kolomoki Mound State Park and experiencing this partial eclipse. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. And always remember, your adventure awaits with the Denovator. I will see y'all the next time.